Last time on D&D High.
So, I'm your tree baby.
And I don't like him. I don't like him in particular. I think he killed my cat when I was young.
I have a relationship with Lisa. We're nature buddies.
No!
Nature buddies mean everything to me.
I'm gonna eat breakfast. Facepalm.
You're the tree that's frolicking all over the place.
And now...
As you guys are doing that, you notice the cool kids, their ears kind of prick up like there's a disturbance in the force. And they kind of all gather around.
Isn't it? Always.
We could be
jealous.
the frolicking tree, but maybe this is too easy of a target.
Post is gonna be fun. So they all kind of wander around her, and this is going to be our first skills challenge.
Okay.
Basically, this is going to be an insult contest with the cool kids.
Can I stand up? Can I
Yes,
stand
you can
up?
go ahead and stand up now.
Okay.
Basically, the way that the way that this works is the cool kids are going to insult you. Anyone in the group can respond to the insult, and you have to use one of your skills to insult them. To give you an example, if I wanted to say something like "you're as dumb as a stump," I would roll a nature check to see whether or not the cool kids and the crowd that's formed around them was actually insulted by it, or if you just look really, really lame by trying to insult someone that you can't.
So you use your high skills to insult people?
You use whatever skill you want to.
Oh, just see what happens.
Basically, the more interesting the insult, the easier it will be for you to impress people. So creativity is a good thing in my games. Not true about every D&D game, Mr. Fribbles. So we're going to start with Crystal coming over and going, you know, if you leave your mouth open like that, you're going to swallow a fly.
Oh. Do you have to roll to see how impressive you are?
No, the cool kids always have the advantage because they're cool.
Oh, I thought that was pretty good, just saying.
So who would like to respond?
I choose to take no part and continue to eat quietly and sullenly.
Oh.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an endurance check for that.
Endurance. Yeah, that's gonna be an 8.
8. Okay, so you're trying very hard to ignore everybody, and
It's not working, is it?
no, they've noticed that you're trying to ignore them, and you have
They don't
piqued
like
their
it.
interest. So, would anyone like to respond to the insult, though?
I'm thinking.
You can make them feel bad by just crying.
Go ahead.
Roll a guilt check.
Stop.
Intimidate.
That would be a bluff.
We'll see how well that goes.
So you're just gonna cry?
I'm gonna cry and say, I'm just so confused. I don't know what's going on. 11. Yeah, I have a 1.
Okay, well, as you cry, you just notice Jess, the short one, going, "Aw, isn't that adorable? She just cries like a little baby."
I'm gonna go up to her and say that her mother never loved her.
Is that an intimidate?
That's an insight check. I know
That's
this.
an insight check.
I know
Okay.
her. That's a 19.
That's a 19.
I know her.
Jess is very much upset by that statement, and
As far as a D&D player, I tend to be kind of ridiculous. We were filming early in the morning and I was tired, and so the farther we got in the game, the more ridiculous I kind of became.
Jess kind of looks deep inside of herself, realizes that what he says might be true, and just kind of shuffles her feet. And the rest of the crowd goes, "Woo!"
Oh, damn, girl.
You just called yourself a girl.
So Ryan Shield Basher kind of shuffles around and turns towards you and goes, "Why don't you say that to my face, you puny little human?" And since you two have responded already, one of you two has to respond.
I'll respond. So why should we say it to your face when your face is just kind of like caked dirt on the side of the road?
Okay.
Can I roll for nature? Is that what
Okay.
that is? Because I know what caked dirt looks like. Clearly, it's on a tree. 25.
25.
I'm super impressive. Look at this.
And
That's not necessary.
Ryan responds by going, "I have no dirt on my face!"
What? Sure you don't.
And the crowd just giggles unmercifully. And then Xander goes, "Hey, pointy head, you having fun staring at the floor there?"
I think you might have to get your eyesight checked because I definitely wasn't staring at the floor.
So,
Intimidate.
okay, cool. What's for me?
And that's going to be a 28.
He just kind of rubs his eyes a little bit and goes, "Well, you smell bad." And
How do you even know? You're not even close enough.
Insight check?
Do you need to have your nostrils checked as well?
roll a heel check for that.
Heel check. Shit, I have no heel. How about I do history instead?
History. Okay, I'll let you do history. That's fine.
Or bluff. Yeah, I
Well,
think
she's
bluff is
already
the
bluffed,
easiest.
so
Alright. 11.
11.
Was not a good
What was your insult again? I can't even remember.
Maybe
That's how bad it was. Like, it just, nobody even remembers that you spoke.
Oh.
No.
I take a bite of a roll.
Then,
Toasted.
I got that really late. I was like, wait. Oh, it's funny.
Crystal turns towards the fire roasting tiefling one, Leslie. There we go. I know all the characters. It's not like I built them or anything. And just goes, God, I can't believe you're eating that. All the carbs in there, it's not like you really need any more.
Well, I couldn't help but notice if you had any less clothes on, your be popping out everywhere. Not that the guys would be complaining, but if you could be a little less of a slut, maybe.
You can go ahead and roll a perception for that.
Perfect. I was hoping for that. Oh, well, 13.
13. She just goes, and all the guys go, "Yeah!"
Stupid whore.
Ryan turns to her and goes, "I think you're wearing the exact amount of light clothing, and I think she looks like a puny little twig."
Alright, this twig can stab you in the face.
So, this is the second round, so either one of you two can respond.
Really angry tree. Like, you might be more angry than I am.
I don't know about that. That's what happens when you push people over in the dirt back in the day.
You know, Crystal does look pretty skinny, and I see some scars on her breast area, and those, it kind of looks like implants to me. So I think she really might be a
Magical
stupid
implants.
slut. 18.
And what are you rolling for that?
Perception.
Perception? Well, she just used perception, so if you can come up like maybe a heal check,
Yeah,
because
sure.
it's biological, what would
And
your
that
heal
would
check be?
18 still.
18, okay. So she goes, and then just kind of turns away from you. And after that, Xander, it is not of this world. Xander kind of turns to the rest of you guys. It's like, well, we can keep going around just insulting each other, or we can settle this like true adventurers and draw weapons if you guys would like to go that route.
Please do, let's go. Hop,
Alright.
hop, 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 hop.
So, is that a consensus with everyone?
Weapons, okay. In high school, we're gonna draw weapons, right? Yeah.
Well, you all do have weapons. Like, this is an adventuring high school.
Well, I'm
What do you,
so
okay, what weapon
Oh.
do you have? Because I'll draw it for you and hand it, stick it in your face.
So, as you try to grasp at your weapons. You keep grasping and pulling at your weapons, and you just can't seem to get any release. And you can't figure out why. And as you guys keep sitting there and pulling and yanking on your weapons,
Of all the phrases you had to keep that?
Yes.
innuendo is your friend, children.
I thought this was PG-13.
It's close to it. There'll be a lot of bleeping. And as you do that, all the kids in the group just burst out laughing uncontrollably. And Xander...
Hey, Xander, if you want us to draw weapons so bad, why don't you let us instead of being a wuss and making us not be able to draw them?
He laughs even harder at this and then goes, listen, I would love to stand around and watch you guys act like the true losers that you are, but we've got to get to class. And they walk away and the group disperses. But you did notice there was a couple people that were kind of impressed with your... You're a violent tree.
I'm always a violent tree.
Very, very violent tree.
I don't know why you made me a druid. I'd be much better. You just give me my old character. I'll kick everybody's
So you guys have successfully made it through that specific challenge, which will have ramifications later on.
Okay, good. Bring it. Bring it.
So as everyone else starts to wander around, you guys have formed a little bit of a bond from all getting insulted by the same group of people, and you start interacting with each other however you would like.
Yes, trees talk. Sometimes. Not always.
You're a violent tree.
You're right. You have to be at this school, clearly.
See, the interesting thing about this is I've never seen him speechless in D&D. Like, he always says something interesting, and now he's just like,
I have no idea what to say.
What?
Trees, man.
What? Trees? I'm a violent hippie, clearly. You have a problem with trees? Do you?
They catch fire really easily.
See, isn't that a good thing for you?
It is.
So then you like trees, because you can put them on fire.
I like burning.
"Set her on fire."
I think I can't use that power right now, but I'll keep that in mind for later times.
Okay, you can set these tables on fire.
I tell him discreetly without you hearing.
You're across the table.
I don't know why I told you though, because I don't like you. I think I might have to change my alliance too. I really don't like you as a tree.
Fine.
Alright.
No one likes me as a
Food at
tree.
her?
What?
Can I try to throw food at her across
Why?
Sure.
I guess.
Make a dex, just a dex roll.
Everybody changes
So
when we get to high
make
school.
a roll and
Right? We were
add
fine.
your dex modifier.
You're
to it.
fine. Now I hate your guts. Or
19.
You're gonna hit me because I got a 5.
So as she just kind of takes a random bowl of pudding and smacks you in the face with it.
breakfast
Be
pudding.
nice.
That was such a nice thing to do.
As you guys are doing that, you notice on the table next to you this random, looks like a deck of cards that you've never seen before. That you show to the camera. And I'd like everybody to roll either a history check or an arcana check.
Either way. Doesn't matter.
25.
13.
23.
Okay. You two know that you can't play gin rummy with this deck. You two recognize this deck as the deck of many things. It is a powerful magical artifact that you're pretty sure if someone from the group draws from the deck of many things, something amazing will happen. Something unexplainable, something truly magical.
Whatever.
So, who would like to draw from the deck of many
Well,
things?
since I have no idea what's going on, I'm gonna deal the cards.
You're gonna deal with it?
We're gonna play some blackjack.
Alright, so
Try to.
you shuffle.
Let's play a game.
You shuffle the deck a little bit, and as you pull the first card, it is
Idiots.
the Idiots.
Great, now I'm even stupider than before.
It is the Idiots card, which I have to remember what the Idiot card does.
Jupiter's not a word.
Stupider's not.
It is now.
All right. Idiot, 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 idiot. Fates, flames, fool, gem, idiot.
Oh, this is made by William O'Connor. I have a friend called Will O'Connor.
Huh, close enough.
So, as you draw the card, you notice the idiot on the card, and then the lights in the room start to dim. And the deck itself starts to glow with magical power, and you start seeing these sparks flying off and random pieces of text just kind of floating away. And then you all start feeling a little bit more, a little bit less knowledgeable. Like you just start feeling, and you notice like words just kind of flying out of your head. And the intelligence of everybody in the party has been reduced to 6. Meaning your modifier for intelligence is now -2, and you have trouble speaking clearly.
Oh my heavens, boy. Why?
Yeah, this is great. I'm definitely getting through high school now.
And as you guys are doing this, you all start getting this vision of this giant tome of knowledge in a library somewhere. And you guys get this very strong feeling that if you could find this tome...
Is it in the school somewhere? Can I roll a perception
you
check?
think so.
Or I guess it
The
would be
feeling that you're
perception.
getting from this deck and this power is that this book is somewhere in the school in a hidden library that, being new, none of you guys have any idea where it is, but you can see the book in your mind's eye, and you know that if you can find this book, all the knowledge that was taken away from you and all of the intelligence that was removed from you via this deck will be restored if you can find this item. So, after that happens, the deck kind of raises up in the air and in a bright flash of light just disappears. And the lights go back to the way they normally are, and it looks like everything else, but you guys all notice that you're a lot dumber and are having a hard time processing simple things like, large words like and the. So what would you like to do?
How will being this stupid affect our players? Are they too stupid to find the library? And what will this mean for their next insult contest with the cool kids? Tune in next time to find out on D&D High.